Hello guys, Novonet here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my first impression on a Dead Alive action RPG gacha game, which is, believe it or not, mostly a visual novel. It's very text heavy, but it has action RPG gameplay, which is also pretty good. But before we jump to the combat itself, I will show you first what are the characters that you can obtain in this game right now, and then I'm going to show you some of the live 2D skins that you can get also for those characters that will show in your main skin profile. But let's start with the characters first, and I'll go through them one by one. There isn't too many of them, but they all look really good, I would say. And I would really like to get this character, but right now she doesn't have a banner, so maybe she will have it once again in the future. And also I would really like to get those two characters, like those, I believe those are sisters or something, I don't remember, but I really like those two. Okay, there is two more. I don't have her either, and right now she is the current banner characters. So those are all of the characters that you can collect right now in this game, and now I'm going to show you some of the live 2D profile skins. And what's cool about those skins is also that they change the background, and they also have their own soundtracks, which is really amazing. So let's take a look at some of them. So for example, these two skins, right, those are pretty standard. You can get them using the skin tickets, which you can get even as a free-to-play if you just take time, because you can get like 4 tickets per day and you need like 200, but you can get those easily. But those, for example, those live 2D skins that also change the background and the soundtrack, I believe you need to spend money of them. Maybe some of them are from the events, but my account level is not too high right now. Like, it's not high enough for... I can't even do any event in the game as of yet. Even though I have been playing for a few days, I can't do any events because you level really slow in this game, okay? So I don't know. I know that some of them are only for money, and maybe some of them you can get from events, I don't know. But I'm going to show you all of them one by one, and those live 2D skins that change the background and the soundtrack are absolutely amazing in my opinion. Very high quality, which is kinda surprising, at least for me, but you know, it's cool. She has a really good soundtrack. I like this one a lot. I would love to have this one. Okay, so now it got great. It got way better now. This soundtrack is lit. But yeah, let's keep going. This one, this is basic skin, right? No background change, no soundtrack, and you can get this one once you get to like account level 80. But before you get to account level 80, I think it will take you at least a year or two, unless you like spend a lot of money, because really account level in this game doesn't progress fast. It takes a lot of time. I would love to have this one though. I like this outfit of her. This one, you can pay for this one. I know that because I saw it. You just can't pay for it straight up if you want it. There is also this one. Again, really high quality backgrounds and soundtrack, I would say. And let's see. She doesn't have anything, sadly. And she also doesn't have any, for now at least. So yeah, those are all of the live 2D skins that are currently in the game. And now let's jump into the actual combat itself. So, of course, you can see here is the story mode. There is right now 7 chapters. This game is text heavy, as I said. Some of the stages that you do in the story mode are just you reading the text and making your choices. just like in the visual novels, you get to make a choice which sequence, which sentence you want to say, and you know, it just progresses from there. There is 3 difficulties for every chapter, and right now I'm doing chapter 1 on the latest hardest difficulty because I cannot progress in this chapter since I need icon level 24. So let's do the battle on first chapter on the hardest difficulty. Let's jump right into it. Chapter 1.3. As you can see, it takes 18 stamina just to enter this on the hardest difficulty. On the first difficulty there is like 6 stamina, but still the stamina regen is 1 point per 6 minutes. But at least you do have ways of gaining stamina in this game. They give you stamina from the daily. You also can get stamina in some other ways from events and stuff like that, and also you can climb stamina up to 2 times per day, but you just need to log in during the specific time, which is nice. Okay, so here is the combat. It's classic action RPG combat. As you can see, there is nothing spectacular about this, but I would say it's not bad either. Of course, I can switch between the characters if I want to, but for now I would like to get enough meter to use her ultimate skill. So let's keep on hitting the enemies. Okay. Still not enough. Okay, I have enough now, but I have to kill this one first, and then I can use it. Damn, I took quite a lot of damage there. It's fine. I should be fine. Okay, let's use it right now. But yeah, those stages are kinda hard for me because I need to level up my equipment. But it takes a lot of stamina to farm for the equipment upgrade materials, so you know. I haven't been farming for my upgrades just yet. So let's switch to the first character. Damn, I don't have any SP. You need to charge it up by doing auto attacks. Basic attacks, I mean. Then you will get it up higher. I just cancelled that. Okay, let's use our ultimate. I would say the gameplay is just pretty good. It's just nothing new, but it's good enough, you know. It just feels great to play this game. And the game looks actually pretty good, especially if you consider the fact that this game is mostly a visual novel. It's really text heavy, there's a lot of text, which I will be talking about in just a second. I missed one achievement. I will try to redo it later, but for now it's fine. Just wanted to show you the gameplay. So here's the gameplay. Also now, let's go over the other game modes. These are the achievements I have unlocked. So, other game modes. Here are some of the other game modes. You can farm the EXP tickets, which you don't have to farm because the game gives you plenty of those. You can also farm for gold, which is always good. You can farm for those materials, which basically are used to upgrade your equipment, and that's what I will need to farm. And you can also farm this stage, and this basically gives you books, and you need those books if you want to summon for equipment, and I also need to farm those as well. And as you can see, it takes a lot of stamina, just 10 stamina to enter it once on the first difficulty. So this is a heavy side game, just straight up side game, because like I said, it's text heavy and gameplay is like just a bonus in my opinion in this game. So sad, it's pretty sad that we don't have it in English, because it would be amazing for the fans of this series. Okay, so this game mode right here, this looks like some event stages, but I was not able to enter it before. Now it just unlocked like today, so I haven't tried it yet. So I will not do it since I don't know what that is. The second one I cannot access yet, and the third one I also cannot do at the moment. This is basically daily challenge. You will fight those enemies one by one, and you need to win 3 fights, and then you are going to get yourself some skin tickets and some gacha currency, so it's really nice, but this is actually pretty hard, so I'm not going to do it right now. It's going to take a while for me to clear it. It's actually a pretty difficult fight. And other stuff I haven't unlocked yet. I cannot access those, so there is that. And this, I have no idea what it is. Okay, so those are the game modes. I show you the gameplay too. So now I'm going to show you also this tab, which is basically where you can go on dates with your characters, but you cannot go with all of them. So as you can see, I can, for example, choose this character right here at the top and look at her. What's up? And I can go for a date with her. The amazing thing about this game is that there is a lot of CGI. There is a lot of different artworks made for this game, and like I said, just plays like visual novel. You read through a lot of stuff and just enjoy the game, enjoy the artist CGI in this game, so it's amazing. You can also give them presents. Here is like the once you raise the affinity, you can go through those chapters and you will get some free goodies. Like you can see, last time I got 100 gacha currency and some presents, food and other stuff. You use this in order to increase their, happiness and their affection towards you. So there is that. You can go to a dates with all of them, all of those that are shown at least on the bottom, on the left side, I mean. So there is that. And I believe I forgot to show you, so let's do it now. This is the characters menu, and as you can see, there is more characters than what you have just seen on the menu where we look through the live 2D skins section. So actually I went over it, but I forgot to show you how does the upgrading work and all the stuff. So here you can, this is basically the you use this in order to upgrade stats of your characters. So for example, if I upgrade this, she will get some more attack, more HP and all that, but you need the materials for it, which you can get from the story and from the shop and some other ways probably as well. Here is the equipment, and this is something that I have to work on. I have to upgrade those equipment cards, so I'll be probably farming the dungeon later in order to get the materials that I can use to upgrade these equipments. Here is your weapon, and this is basically where you upgrade your skills, and this is how does the skill tree looks like. Of course, you can also choose, if I don't want it to be at 1 out of 3, I can just cancel it and give these 2 points into something else. So you can build your character any way you want, and those other functions, those 3 at the bottom I haven't unlocked yet, so I have no idea what is there. Also, as you can see, for her I have 5 out of 60 shards, so if you want to upgrade a character from like S rank into SS rank, you need to have these shards, and you can get these shards from the shop using one of the currency which is in the game, and you can get it as a free to play as well, but it takes a lot of time, or you can just get it duplicates and it will give you shards, the standard stuff. And I believe this is all I wanted to talk about in this first impression video. I would say this game is amazing for people who like games that don't take a lot of time, and for those who like this franchise, and for those who just love to read in gacha games, who love to read story and side stories and all that, because like I said, this game is very text heavy. I know I haven't showed you any of the text. Like for example, when I go onto a date with one of the characters, there is a lot of text, and there is different CGI being shown as well. But this is in Korean, so I don't think there is a lot of reason for me to show it to you. But Okay, I will show it to you just for the sake of the video. So let's go on a one date right here, so that I can show you that it really is like a visual novel. As you can see, I need 20 of those flowers, and I have 2 attempts left for dates today. But also, even if you don't have the attempts, like, so you can check this game from time to time, and sometimes there will be like, I want to go somewhere with you, and you know, there will be just like you are on a date, but without having to use the entry. So it's nice. So let's go on this date with her. I'm going to skip through all of it because, like I said, it's text heavy. Now she's calling you just like in the anime, and you have a choice to make. Then you make a choice and it progresses just like I said before in the video. And there you go. That's how the dating system looks like. And at the end of it, we are going to unlock one of the Tsugi scene. So let's keep going through it, and here is the one that we have unlocked, and also we have gotten some gifts that we can give for her. So yeah, that's how the dating looks like in this game, just like playing a visual novel. And now let's go and end this video on summon. So let's go to the summoning. Here, this tab you use for summoning the equipment cards, and as I said, you need to farm those books, material dungeon, and then you can summon for the equipment cards. So here's the standard gacha. Here's the banner number 1, banner number 2, number 3, 4, 5, and this is the friendship banner. And as you can see, this banner uses different currency other than those here below. Like this uses yellow hearts, other one uses the purple hearts, or like pink hearts, and the pink hearts you can get from doing the story. They give those for free, but the yellow ones you just gotta buy using the gacha currency. So I'm going to be summoning on this banner, and I'm going to do one summon because I want to save for someone different. So let's do one summon and see who you get. As for the gacha rates, as you can see, SS is 0.8% and S rank is 1.6%. And all of the other rates are also here. You can also get some other stuff, I believe, like shards and all that, but I actually don't remember already. And in order to hit the PT, you need 100 pulls. So there is that. Let's see what we get. Let's go. So here is the summoning animation. You click on this button and then you let it go and it lands on something. Looks like you got only one yellow, the rest is just some shards, but you know, I need shards to upgrade my stuff anyway, so it's fine. Okay, some gold, some other stuff, and let's see what did we get. We got A rank, Takamiya Mana, which I already have because she is free, unless it's a different version of her, because there is two versions of her in the game. But yeah, guys, so here are the summons. That's what I got, and this is all I wanted to cover in this video. Overall, I would recommend this game to all people who like reading and who like visual novels, who enjoy action RPG and also like this anime, or even if you don't like this anime, it's an amazing game and I hope it will come global one day. It's extremely high quality, and that's what I think about this game. Those are my first impressions and my final thoughts on this game as of now. So yeah, guys, like always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!